Good evening, everyone.
Howdy.
I Tim. I am Jad. I Sarah. It's alright, I'm just putting my thing in. I've just got a thing up that says poor signal, so just plug this in just in case. If you're wondering what it is, it's my Ethernet adapter. So, yeah, I'm just gonna. Hang on a minute. Sorry about this. How you nose, bro? Yeah, she is. I've said hello to Sarah. I'll put link in a minute, guys. Why is that not on? Oh, there we go. There, Gordo. This is. It keeps coming out. Ah, right. Now we're cooking on gas. Hi, Gordo. Hi, Scotty. How are you? So I'm just gonna put the link in.
Scotty, where's Scotty? Was it? That's refreshing.
Do you know? So yeah, just it was saying like a weak signal, which you get every now. It's come up again, and even though I've made a right pig's ear in my hair. It's all right. I ordered myself some like curling tongs, so I've been trying them out, and I've made a right pig's ear of them. But I'm going to try them because it's got like a brush attachment that you put on them. Sort of, might be better off with that. Funnily enough, I'm had the Tresemme curling tongs. So yeah, so I haven't washed my hair now. I just sort of got curling tongs on it, just sort of to get it away like. But I've made a right dog's ear on it. I look like I've got a great big bald patch in the middle. Right, let me just have a look what this is saying. Connection is unstable. I have. Router's right next to me, and I've plugged in an Ethernet cable. So, what's your problem, guys? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, the Tresemme, they were quite cheap actually. They were 14 quid. So, but I liked it for the fact that it's got a brush attachment on it, because I've been using that, which is more or less the same as what's on my curling tongs, but like you have to spray it and then you've got to dry it with air dryer. Well, with that you don't need an air dryer, you can just do it with curling tongs. So yeah, it's sort of cutting out middleman, if you know what I mean. So, but what I can't understand is, bless her. She's had a good innings anyway, Gordo. Gordo's nan died today, 98. Yeah. Anyway, condolences to the family and everything. But yeah, she died peacefully. That's sort of one good thing. So yeah, you know, she's got to a nice ripe old age, and but yeah, it's you know, even though you know, it's still a. I mean, it was like my mum when she died. We knew she were, you know, and but it was still, you know, it was hard to comprehend when she'd gone. Ah, we're going to Brixton. Oh, I'm Dad's going filming tomorrow.
Ooh.
So yeah, hi Crypto, how are you?
Oh.
Yeah, Chris has got all my goodies for tomorrow. Lots of chocolate.
Bria.
Hiya Bria, how are you? So yeah. Well, what did you put? We've been expecting it for a while. Everyone is relieved, to be honest. Yeah. If photoshopping Brad Pitt on it. Oh God. Gordo says he's living dangerously again tonight. Mrs. G's cooking. I'm sure it's not going to be that bad.
I was just typing that.
Well, you know what they say, you know, bro, great minds think alike. So what's Mrs. G what is her culinary delight tonight then, Gordo?
Bird, fish and chips.
Pardon me.
Oh, Jay, lad.
Talking about hi Jay, how are you? Talk about I've had some fish tonight, and the batter were dead greasy, and I've got terrible heartburn. I've already had it, fantastic tablet, and yeah, it's not even touched sides.
Quiche and boiled potatoes. Ooh, sounds very close.
That what a coincidence, Gordo, because they bought a quiche for the King's coronation, and I were looking at it, but don't fancy it, even though I do. Oh dear, that's not good, Jay. Yeah, you know, while I fancy doing a quiche, not that one, because it's got spinach in it and broad beans, and yeah, not my. Oh dear. Did he end up in sin bin? You know, bro. But yeah, I noticed last night. I don't know whether anybody else noticed it. You know, like when he was streaming, when he burped, that's when his camera froze. So I don't know whether it's a connection or not. You'll have to sort of turn away when you burped him, and your camera not freeze. It come very close to its sin bin. But yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I thought about doing one, Gordo, but sort of cheating a little bit and getting ready-made short crust pastry. Because you've got to make pastry, then you've got to make all, you know, whatever goes in it. But leave it with me. I'll see what I can do. I you find an alternative place to take it then, Tim. Yeah, I've got all that. You know, malarkey. You know what I mean, with beans and yeah, I've got the baking beans and everything, so that's no problem. It's just finding somewhere. I'll show you the one that, because it's plastered all over Google. And it's the BBC Good Food recipe as well. Ah. Seen it. I've got to find it again now.
One.
Heinz? What? Oh, yeah, no, I'm on about them proper baking beans. And they're like pebbles. Heinz. Oh. It's all right, I'm scrolling back. Or is it if Middlesbrough win tonight, you're up? Baby?
Huh?
If Middlesbrough win tonight, they up?
Well, according to the commentator, but somebody says, no, we need 2 points. Either way, we win Wednesday night, don't matter, we're up.
Yeah, they're playing tomorrow anyway. No, it's Tuesday
Wednesday
tomorrow. Wednesday. Hi, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
And those bros started farting now. You know when you want to find something and you can never find it. Well, there's been a big fire at Blackpool, by the way.
There's a fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says huge fire rips through Seaside Hotel. It's on prom at Blackpool.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the idea, Gordo, is you put baking paper, and then you tip your baking beans on top. Yeah, this is one. I mean, I don't know, you might like it. But yeah, it sort of gives you ingredients for pastry, and then but it says or a 250 block of ready-made short crust pastry. And it's got double cream, milk, eggs, chopped fresh tarragon, 100 grams of cheddar grated, spinach, and broad beans. I've never but it's like got to go in the fridge for 30 minutes. And then you've got to, yeah. So it's, I'll show you a picture anyway. Coronation quiche. That's what I was looking at earlier on, but it's spinach and raw beans that I, you know what I mean, I'm not too fussed about. Ooh. Looking good, Johnny. Sent me some photos of his project. We'll wait for Johnny to pop up, and then because he says I'll show him once he pops up. Coming on, Johnny. It's looking good. She'll have her own little what do you call it? Woman cave. Woman, yeah. Okie dokie then, Johnny. Her little place to unwind. Oh, according to what Johnny said yesterday, it's got to be 2 stories as well, so she can sleep in there as well. But it's on wheels and that. You know what I mean? I could just imagine him hooking it up to the car, towing it about a mile down road, and then leaving it there. Tracy waking up, not knowing where she is. No, we won't do that. So, Eiley, how are you? Don't forget to give the thumbs up. Ooh. Gordo says he's just looked up what the difference between a Spanish omelette and a normal omelette is. It's got potatoes and onions in it. Ooh. So there you go.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, it's that. Sorry about Saturday. I fell asleep.
Oh, don't worry about it, Johnny.
Literally, weekends are always knackering with kids.
Says real Spanish omelette here, Gordo. I can send you a recipe if you want.
Yeah,
Got
I built that.
500 grams of new potatoes.
That bit I've sent you a picture of, I only built that today. That part.
It needs flat leaf parsley, Gordo, and 6 eggs. But it does say you can either scrape the potatoes or leave them with the skins on.
Give me about 7 months, I can provide the herbs.
And strawberries. Don't forget strawberries.
Oh, I've got some more giant strawberry seeds coming as well. I bought a load of fruits and that now, and vines and stuff, seeing as I'm growing so much vegetables. That's like fruit as well.
I meant to ask you, Johnny. Have you done any blueberries or?
Well, I get raspberries just off my fence. So not blueberries, no, I must admit. Mind you, I've gone for some Fruit Lucky Dip seeds, where you get like 169, you get like a variety of different seeds. You don't know what you're getting.
So do you actually know what's in them then, or do they just?
You get, well, obviously they'll say on packet, but you don't know what you're buying.
Oh, well, I'm going to say, is it just pot luck then?
Well, hopefully.
Oh, those you like chili peppers, and you planted some chili peppers.
Yeah.
I thought I can remember you saying that you planted some chili peppers.
Yeah, I've got some chocolate peppers as well.
I was going to say,
you know something? I've gone a bit heavy duty if you look at that frame, so I know it's on wheels, but it might not move. I'm using what I've got, you see.
Yeah,
that frame.
The old point to put wheels on to make it mobile. Are you scrapping Irish?
Most people use 2B3s in their house. Look at wait for.
I think he's basically got everything. Gordo, it says cucumbers.
Yeah.
That's sort of one at pictures, Johnny. Let me try and.
That'll be all dark brown tomorrow. That part. I'm staining as I
can't enlarge it. That's one wall on the
If you notice, I've cladded it like that as well.
yeah, like staggered it.
So it'll what rain on. I'm going to insulate it. Basically, that's going to be like the big porch. But look at the size of that frame. I got a bit carried away. Have you seen that?
Bit.
Have you seen the thickness of that top one? That's for the window.
Oh yeah,
That's the
I
window
mean,
ledge.
that top piece of wood. You mean?
Yeah, I can't see it moving even with brakes off.
Oh yeah, you've done a grand job there, Johnny.
I should have one. I'm going to try and get one window in tomorrow.
This is what Chris took on Saturday. Callum outside Wembley with his programme.
Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, they enjoyed it, apart from last bit.
What, there's 17 hours to get home? But it felt like it.
Well, Warwick were, they got back to Arena all right, but you get the tram from Arena. Now, it goes to certain different places, and we've got tram stop, as you know, just up road.
Yeah, scrapping Irish.
But what had happened was, part way back, because you see these like trams, you know, one goes one way and one goes other. Use it same track. But what had happened is the other tram had broken down, so Chris couldn't go any further. So they said to Chris, "You've got one or two short choice where it fits Fitzallen Square, or you can go to train station." So Chris chose the train station because it's a lot closer to home, you see. And the idea was that they were going to get a taxi from train station home. Because it were raining and everything, and there were quite a few in the same boat as Chris, he said queue for taxi were a mile long.
Well, they'd all just got off a train, hadn't they?
So yeah, there were a lot disembarking from train as well.
I once walked back from Great Orton in Bradford to Beeston in Leeds. That were a fucking walk.
Anyway, he rang me and he just says, "Oh, we're at train station." Just after I'd closed my live stream down on Saturday evening, he says, "We're at train station." Yeah, so he switched camera around. He says, "Look how long queue is for taxis." He says, "Well, his idea was we were going to get a taxi from here to home." He says, "But he says we're going to be waiting here all night for a taxi." Hiya, Ian. How are you? So yeah, so Callum says, "Screw it, Dad. We'll walk it." So they walked it rest away from train station home. Sweat through when
Callum used to doing that walk with college and that.
Well, it's a bit further than that the walk that he does to college, but same as Chris says, we're both knackered. It had been a long day. They'd done a lot of walking. You know what I mean? And he says, hence the reason why we're going to get a taxi. But once you think queue for a taxi, I says, you could be home before you even step foot in a taxi. So he says, "Oh, screw it." He says, we'll walk it. So they walked it up from train station.
When did we get back?
At 1:10.
Oh dear.
Yeah, 1:10.
23 when we went to bed.
Yeah. But
apart from that bit,
yeah, same as Chris says. He says, you know, they had.
I enjoy going to Leeds matches, even though I'm not right into football, but actually being there is pretty cool.
They enjoyed the experience, and it was one of these things where if I'd have known, it was very uncomfortable on coach because you wouldn't have liked it because you'd been squished up like a pretzel, you know what I mean? Yeah. Chris let Callum have sort of aisle thing, so you know he could stretch one of his legs out at least. But he says they were all crunched up on these seats, and yeah, you know, thinking, you know,
Even though it's a long journey, I'd still just go in my own car.
well, that's Chris says, you know, if the event, or you know, if it arises again, he says we're going in car. No ifs, no buts about it.
Your badge would come in handy because you could have parked right outside Wembley's front door.
So yeah, I have got a blue badge.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'd have to go home, you see.
Well, I'll just say they're picking you up, you'll be right. No, we ain't come to watch match. The wife's here. We come and pick her up.
But anyway, yeah, they enjoyed it. Even though, you know, it were expensive and last leg at journey didn't quite go to plan. Hi, partner.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, all in all, they enjoyed it. They enjoyed it.
You got back in Sheffield. What a Tracy manage.
I hope you ought to see look a sigh of relief on Chris's face when they walked through the door.
Did you tap on door and you opened door and they were there on the floor?
He'd got his own keys. But anyway, same as I say, the look of relief on his face when he walked through that door, honestly.
I bet Biscuit had a meltdown and all.
Oh, God.
To give it monk on.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Gary.
Hang on.
Yo, guys.
Hey!
Right, you can do that one. I did it for you the other day, Chris.
Yeah, Johnny did it other day on your behalf.
Oh, cheers, Johnny.
Yeah.
But yeah, same as Chris says, you know, if they sort of got the time over again, they'd have probably gone down in car, arranged sort of parking
Ooh,
prior to
penalty,
going.
penalty.
Who to?
Yeah, Ludwig. Oh.
I know exactly why Gary's done like that. He calls them rectum.
Rectum the rectum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this whole upstairs thing, I think she might just end up with like a little sofa bed.
I think it were being a bit too, a bit too, what's it, weren't it?
Like here's this block of flats, all this masonette, right? Let's just stick it on wheels. It's too heavy to lift it up now and take the wheels off. She just needs to calm down on her vision.
But yeah, I think it were being a bit too, you know.
I'll put her a little shelf up in corner bit and she can stick a book there or something.
Oh dear. It's taken a lot more weight than what you anticipated then, Johnny.
It always does with me, you know. I get everything's got to be heavy duty and about 4-inch thick. It's just.
Hi, partners.
Johnny.
I mean, look at bloody Rabbit Hutch. Even Rabbit Hutch has got a penthouse.
So basically, the loft extension is sort of put on hold for the moment.
Yeah, it might end up being a bookshelf and a sofa bed. Well, our brick wall goes up like that, and then just before the top is about 4 foot where it comes out a little bit and goes up. She wants it the height of where the first ridge is. So we know that it's not going to move, even if it's.
What did you say to Tracy? I'm not an architect, love.
So do you take it pick? So I don't know what vision you've got, but it's on the
It's a different one to one that I've got.
The only way this thing's going to move when I finish is by putting tow bar back on it.
Oh dear. But I mean, this is the thing, Johnny. How many people's wives can say to them, "Well, look, this is what I want," and you deliver. This is the thing. You know what I mean? Well, apart from it being a bit too not extravagant, but you know what I mean, expecting like a 2-story thing. Yeah, I think it's coming on lovely.
It is amazing. Well, I only started that wall. I started today. They want a wall there this morning. I started about 11 and finished at 3.
But But yeah.
I had my chop saw out, my workbench, had it all fully set up and just measuring up.
I've used mine since I built the shed.
You know what I mean? Though, when you got all the right bits up out there, so you can just whack
Yeah.
through stuff, don't you? So,
Yeah, it makes a difference. There's a mitre saw.
the
Game
cladding bit takes a bit longer.
But she's sort of getting what she asked for.
I'm basically building a porch on wheels, aren't I? This is
A mobile porch. I embrace the.
when I say mobile, I just want it to be, if anybody ever moans or council say, oh, you can't have it that close to the house, it can actually move,
Yeah.
destroy it. You know what I mean?
But
You can't see the wheels now. It's got like a skirt all the way around. You wouldn't be able to know it, bro. And the front bit, I put it on hinges and you flip it up like that and you can release the brakes. So to look at it, you won't think it were on wheels.
It's a
at all,
freestanding structure.
Or a mobile structure.
in a Torval and Dean kind of way. Good brakes on them casters though, because they don't move when you lock them down.
Oh, okie dokie then, Tim.
Yeah,
I'm
no
sorry,
problem.
I dropped you at your live stream last night. I'm absolutely knackered.
You don't wonder what Tim's done in the past.
What, fall asleep?
Yeah.
I kept yawning and I thought people are going to think I'm ignorant, keep yawning.
It was about a couple of years ago, but I did fall asleep on my own live once. In fact, that was
Well, you
Nice
see,
and close.
it was about 10 past
Oh,
1
yeah,
when
yeah.
they come in, and then sort of Chris likes to unwind and, you know, he had a coffee. It was about 20 to 3 when we went to bed. And then Chris kept me awake all night with snoring.
Earplugs.
Hey, oh,
I'm in trouble if I don't
what
charge
disco
up.
out there?
I have to wear earphones.
It's that outside light going like clappers. Oh. It's stopped now. Well, we've got one of them motion detector lights outside out back, and it was like flashing like crazy. So
But I got a new sonic alarm thing for that workshop shed thing now. When you open it.
so yeah, so I
When you set it wrong and you think you're all right, and then you go to shut down, it goes woo woo woo. I've sussed it now.
Oh dear.
It'll do its default code. It won't do the code that I put on it, so it won't shut off. Sussed it now.
So
You can have it on a door chime where when you open it, it does a door chime sound. Or you can have it to immediately arm itself or give you a few seconds to get out the door. But it flashes and then
well, in my case, a few minutes.
you get about a minute. It
But
flashes.
yeah, I threatened him last night before I went to bed. I says, any snoring tonight? I says, I'm kicking you out. I said, you go downstairs and sleep on recliner. I'm not having it two nights. I think basically what it was that knackered, and it were a long day, and he tends to snore excessively when he's
If you're
you know
tired.
when he's really tired or he's had a couple of bevies. You know what I mean?
They've done both. That's why it's not.
Yeah. Oh God. I'm not kidding you. It was sort of like a double snore. It was like. That's just how it were. I thought.
Tracy's a jet taking off or a road going Tracy's leave.
I was sat there wide awake and I'm thinking, fuck's sake, shut up, because I'm going to have to smother you.
So I listen to rain and thunderstorms, and then her snoring kind of mixes in with the old like stormy event. So it works out.
Oh dear. I come this close on Sunday morning, Johnny.
Hers blends in quite well with rain on the tin roof. You can get these videos that just played like for 10 hours.
There's only a person knows how I feel that lives with a snorer, honestly.
It annoys me how quickly she can go to sleep as well. I can be turning, talking to her, turn back round.
Chris is exactly the same, Johnny. He can go to sleep the minute his head hits pillow.
What happens the minute my head hits the pillow? All the world's problems need solving there.
And I'm there like, you know what I mean?
I think someone bit me on the back of my neck. It wasn't Tracy, unfortunately.
There's been a lot of like midges and whatever about, aren't there, though?
Couldn't make its mind up whether today. Every time the sun come out, I took my woolly hat off. And every time a cloud come back up, I put it back on.
But yeah.
As long as it don't rain. Oh, sorry.
You know, I've never felt the need to murder anybody as much as I did Sunday morning.
I'm hoping to have that big window in tomorrow on that side.
Hi, Kathy. How are you? So I've sort of recovered a bit. I had a lot better night's sleep last night. Because first thing he asks is, were I snoring? And I says, well, not really, but he tends to like either put his arm over his face and he's like covering his nose and everything up, and then either that or you know, he's like that, which is like
in keeping with myself. Look.
Orange plasters.
Yes, one of Keena's ones. I got a spare one here.
We've just got box standard plasters, Johnny.
Took about a layer of skin off the top of that one.
Oh dear.
Oh, you'll live.
We all.
I injured myself. I'll never get an open.
It's just a scratch.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you something, Johnny. I bought some off for
a piece of tissue for about 3 hours until I found the What you got?
He's got the world supply of muffin cases.
Muffin cases. There's 2 layers there.
I bet you feel alright.
You should be good. You should be good.
She feels like a right muffin now.
So yeah, do you think I've got enough? And there's 75 in each one. So there's about 900 there. I think I've got enough, don't you?
Yeah. You're gonna need the bloody walking for your bacon stuff.
Hey, you'd like to build me something, Johnny.
I love Tracy's baking drawer this morning. I had to screw it back on. It might be a bit heavy duty for you, like your wallpaper table.
I don't care. I'm running out of space to put stuff.
I've got a cheap shit one that bows like that.
Oh dear.
You have to paste uphill with my wallpaper table.
I did order something else, but yeah, you know how we're on about squeezable black treacle.
Yeah, you had an argument with him about it, didn't you?
But yeah.
And they both saying it's got to do with me.
Or broke. Or cracked and yeah. But I'm sort of up against the brick wall because it's one of these that are exempt from returns. You can't return it. So I'm screwed basically.
You'd be alright.
Basically, Amazon told me to contact the supplier. They sort of directed me to a page where I can, you know, I left them a bit of a message. I had this delivery, blah, 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 the top roll. No. Chris says, are you going to bake a load of cupcakes and hand them out in time to homeless?
Don't follow her home.
He says, sod that, they've got to get past me first. Oh.
They'd follow you home after your bacon.
So yeah, I messaged the company direct, and basically had a message back saying, sorry, when it left our facility were intact. It's basically Amazon's fault. So
yeah, we got it out.
Contact them. You know what I mean? So it's like they told me to contact seller, and they are now telling me to contact Amazon. I thought, oh, sod it. It's not worth hassle.
Yeah, so tomorrow coming, I've got giant red globe grapes, cotton candy grapes, giant strawberries, 38 fruit tree seeds, you know, like for fig trees and apple trees and lemon and gala and all that.
Ooh.
And then
Hey, I've just thought of something, Johnny. You could put a thing outside gate, say, come and pick your own.
I'll say naff off.
Yeah, but you charge them for it, don't you?
No, nobody's coming in my garden. I don't like people in my garden.
But yeah.
And I got 2 of those Lucky Dips. It says mixed fruit treat seeds. Lucky Dip selection of 5 different fruit seeds. They're only £1.98 each.
That's probably why they're Lucky Dip then. It's probably just took them in packet.
It's something like, yeah, the Triffid.
You never know what you're going to get.
Remember Shop of Horrors with that bloody big plant?
Well, some as I say, I mean, it could be, yeah, something that you can make use of. You don't know, do you?
Yeah.
But in our climate, it is very hard to grow lemons or oranges and things like
I've
that.
seen quite a few palm trees and that's in people's gardens growing over it.
But yeah, it's
But then, you know, in like a boggy area, you get them vines and they've got like the big fluffy top part to the flower.
yeah, like reeds.
Tracy's mum's garden used to have a right soft spot in corner, right in corner, and it had them growing just wild on top of it. But there was like
I don't know exact name for them.
there was like a little stream of about 100 yards away, and they couldn't build round that because it had right soft ground and that, so it might have been something to do with that.
Sometimes it's what we used to call it as kids bulrushes,
Yeah.
and sometimes they sort of a hybrid, you know, with the bulrushes and something else. I'm not sure, but yeah, when we were kids, they were called bulrushes.
Is that a Ford?
Yep, it is. I think it's a Galaxy.
Ooh,
It's from
There was quite a lot of
1968.
Americans when they're working on American cars. Just been watching Musty's videos. He's got himself a little tractor thing that's got a VW.
Oh yeah, oh yes. I did see it recommended.
hiya, Joel.
Hello, Joel.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm burping on behalf of Tim, but I've got terrible heartburn.
Yes, I said to Tracy, what colour do you want it? 'Cause we're doing a special offer on brown.
Because
You
you
can
like
have-
the ones that's brown.
We're doing it
You
brown.
can have it brown or you can have it brown.
Dark oak, but it looks like dark brown.
Hiya, Donnie. How are you?
The windows are
You
wood
get when you
effect,
mix up
aren't they?
paints.
The windows are white on the inside and wood effect on the outside, so they look good with.
Hey up, that's no work. That's no work. What's I don't know what woman that sort of comes round, and she was last time she come round, she read about these
Yo, Donny.
big containers coming. Well, she said that they put new PVC windows in grey.
They look quite nice in grey, actually.
Usually like brown, for a wood effect, or white.
We see what we've got at the moment. That's like wood. They are wood. So basically, they're taking all windows out and patio doors, and they're all going to be replaced with PVC. But yeah, and Chris says, well,
I've seen a few houses with like grey windows. They look pretty good, actually.
and I thought, grey. Normally, your PVC is white.
They'll done a special offer with council.
You know, we haven't got to pay a
Well,
penny. So, I mean,
windows here are a wood effect.
I'm going to get cheap cat stops outside.
did you ask if this still going to be the same layout in kitchen? Well, Chris talked to her, you see.
No, it isn't.
No, we forgot.
I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, I think basically because you see we're having a new boiler,
The plumbing where it is. So.
new
Plastic
kitchen.
cupboards and all that.
Yeah.
Older, wasn't it?
Chris is not looking forward to emptying out cupboards.
Who was that? Been looking for this for years. We're finding that.
I found a chocolate bar that's 10 years out of date.
Yeah, I had like a big cake pan, and in my cupboard, there's like a space at back. So I was sorting them out one day, and one of these pans fell down back, and Chris sort of couldn't get himself in cupboard to get his hand down, so it's still down there. So
You can do a time team special on it one day.
So Chris says, when you take them cupboards out, can you just look out for that pan that's fell down back?
I'll probably find 11 squeezing out there at all.
It's all right, I've got one of these zester.
You are a fucking lemon squeezer.
I can't find squeezy bit, but it's got like a. Mind you, I've seen some on Amazon.
It's the thought that counts, isn't it?
Same with me. And wait till they rip it out.
Well, they do say you're in a tight.
Do that right.
You heard him? He says, wait till to take cupboards out.
No, if he were really tight, he'd have gone in there himself and
Okay. Well,
with a torch.
It's not exactly Slim Jim. Can you imagine trying to squeeze in this cupboard, and then you've got to sort of get that back. Gary says, and a packet of pickled onion Monster Munch. God knows what you'll find down there, Gary.
A bit of potholing.
Yeah. But you see, the thing is, because it's such a wide space behind, I don't know what the thing is behind it. It's sort of where the shelf is, then there's like a lip, if you know what I mean.
Your little void wet cupboards.
So and then behind this lip, there's a space about that big. So. Scotty said it door just come off. I mean, it's not that, Scotty. It's the fact that, they were stacked up on shelf in cupboard, and for some reason it just toppled over and it went down space in back. So
that's why whenever you get rid of your sofa, you always cut the bottom out. See what pound code you find.
Or loose change.
Might be the old style pound coin.
Well, still good for using it.
Hey, it's probably fine down on.
Relevant for the trolley tokens.
Still good for stuffing trolley.
That made Chris laugh when I says, "Oh, threatening a bit." But yeah, the only bugbear about it is we've got to take everything out the cupboards and find somewhere for them to go. I mean, we have got some of these, these container things with lids on.
Storage containers.
Loads of them for moving my mum.
Callum's got about 3 in his bedroom, so it looks like sort of raiding his bedroom with these storage containers.
Empty all stuff out of them.
Giant ones on wheels.
Gary says, like the shitty yellow Fiat car door in the bin between us. Can you remember that?
What's that?
Fiat door in between us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, because she says something about having a new roof as well, but it's not actually going to be a new roof. Our roof's just flat, and basically we're just refelting it.
Re-tarmac and refelt.
No, they'll just tip a load of tar on it.
Yeah, tar and feather it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just tar it.
Make it you know what I mean? It's they're not actually having new roofs on. They just
As long as it doesn't leak.
same as you say, stripping old what's it off.
No, it's felt and butadiene, won't it? It'd be strips of butadiene up on the roof. Be a lot thicker than normal stuff.
Yeah, Chris, the only drawback with that is you have to pay more for the house. if it's all been done.
Buy this house anyway. Partners to buy it one a lot better than this. But yeah, you know, new bathroom.
I've been
new
a council
kitchen.
tenant over 20 years.
Yeah.
Got my first flat when I was 17 from council. I'm still a
Chris
tenant
did
of
ask her
council.
because we've got over the bath shower, but it's electric.
You can only have a shower on
Power
one
shower.
side, otherwise it's just cold.
Trying to
Yeah.
ban them out
But you see, Chris prefers a shower. Callum's not bothered either way, and I obviously I can't stand up in
It's
shower.
only because I can't get out of the bath.
And it's only because I can't stand up in shower. Anyway, he prefers a shower. And same as he says, you can only have it on one heat. So he did ask her when she come other day, are we getting a new shower? But yeah, she says, well, I can't see why not. She says that's how it is at the moment, and they're like replacing it for, you know. Anyway, it's just all upheaval while they're doing work. That's what's yeah, that's what's doing me. You know, having to like move everything out of my cupboard, and that, let's say, bringing them in here or finding somewhere for them to go while they're working on kitchen, and then once that's done, you're putting them all back in kitchen, and it's like, you know, if they're working in here, you know, sofas has got to be moved, and if they do it with, I know a lot of work they can do from outside, but just to put an especially bathroom and all. Says to Chris, says that means
kettle and your air fryer on your table in the living room, and there's your kitchen.
But I mean, this is the thing, bathroom as well, and they're going to be waltzing up and down, up and down, up and down. You know what I mean? With plumbers and piping and oh.
I had
there. Park it up outside the house, run electric
when I
to
first
it.
moved in here, we just decorating, and then they come in and ripped up, put all new wiring in and dug my walls out.
I think I might be going on holiday for a fortnight on my own whenever they come and do it.
We should put people up in the hotel while they do all that.
Okay, no, then Amjad. But yeah,
I'm Jed.
I mean, it's not for the fact. It's for the fact it's a lot of work on Chris's part because I can't help him, if you know what I mean.
We'll stay here. No, you can't beat your home though.
Oh,
Hotels are all right, but you know.
but yeah, same as Chris says. In an ideal world, we could really do a bungalow, but it's like rocking horse shit, innit? Trying to get a bungalow.
Yeah.
So.
Thing is, I think of a bungalow as just one step closer to the grave once you move in a bungalow.
But I don't think on it that way, Johnny. I think God ain't got no stairs to climb. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, they call certain people bungalow, don't they? Because they've got nothing upstairs.
Oh dear.
I've looked through the loft hatch at that house. It's freaking massive up there. You can put a door
Anyway,
on that.
one thing I'm not looking forward to is all upheaval and, you know, you're finding dust and whatever got months afterwards, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, but think of what you're gonna have at the end of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know that, but it's sort of just the upheaval.
Loads of dust on a council cupboard that'll probably fall off the wall in 3 weeks.
But it's like I said to Chris, I said to her, you let ask her, sort of, you know, are they keeping the layout in? I mean, I can't imagine them knowing them changing the layout.
Big bang from downstairs,
They're just going to put exactly the same sort of cupboards in, same layout and everything. You know, stick a new worktop on, whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't think they're going to rip frames out as well. And just
Wait, Tom, don't
take
put
doors
it
and
up
worktops
that
off
bit.
and fit new ones.
You mean to tell me, Scotty, they were that stupid that they didn't know difference between a flat and a bungalow?
Like that.
Yeah, it's true what Gary says. Lift don't go all weight at top.
What in a bungalow? It won't.
But you see, you know, when I had all these rails and everything fitted, they did say to me, if you apply to council for a bungalow, we'll sort of be in your corner and, you know, advocate for you for the reasons why you need a bungalow. You know what I mean? But it's yeah, we're
Never any family bungalows though. You need a 2-bedroom bungalow, don't you? It's not
yeah. It's that's the thing, Johnny. Where we would end up.
And there are a lot of those
Hey
bungalows.
Bill, how are you?
Family ones are few and far between, and the other ones are just like 1-bedroom, small, funky little things, aren't they?
But this is the thing. I mean, they classed as adult social services, in other words, and she was the one that got them to put handrails in and
You're talking about lawnmowers.
you know, and she says if you were to decide to go for a bungalow, we'd sort of advocate for you and the reasons why you need a bungalow. I says, but yeah, I says, are you seeing any bungalows in Sheffield that you know, they're either council or housing association or whatever?
Yo, Bill.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be sort of, you know, I don't want to be going too far afield just to get a bungalow.
They seem to put a lot of bungalows in council
Bill.
in little villages as well. Have you noticed that?
Hi, Bill Clement. Gets
Put a
confused
little
when I'm not saying name.
on the outskirts of a village and whack a load of bungalows on it.
But this is it. I mean, that sort. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
It should just
hello.
be down to ground in a small village. It's not very heavily populated. Blah blah blah. You know, that sort of thing. But I don't want it to be too
I think we got
far
a mobile
afield.
culture shock last night.
Hey.
On Tim's Live, you come up on Tim's Live, did Bill, and we, you know, I think it suffered a bit of the old culture
Oh
shock.
yeah, you were talking about places. Yeah, that it were coming over to UK.
Yeah, coming to visit a little bit.
Gary says Jay Wicks.
The price of fuel.
I'm not going that far, Gary.
Just for Gary, I'd like to say just one word. Lawnmowers. Okay, it's all done.
I said he could cut me grass, Bill. I don't know what his issue is.
Well, he said, when are you going to talk about lawnmowers? I said, I don't think she's going that direction.
I've dabbled in it myself.
Hi, Joel.
Well,
Hey, Janet,
Oh,
Agnes, Bill, Pix, and everyone in the chat.
Bill says, hey, Bill, pick me up. But yeah.
Oh dear.
Hello.
Hello to you.
That's doing it the easy way.
no, Joelle certainly doesn't suffer from culture
Lazy
shock.
way.
She's,
You don't
Yeah,
speak
she's getting the hang of it.
she's the Parisian Anglophile.
I was told on June 3rd, I have all day to go whatever direction I want in London.
Ooh.
And on the 4th and
Further away
5th, I've got all day to go whatever direction I want in Wales.
I'm going to say the further away from London, the better.
Not
200
got-
miles,
not got
200
any
miles
caves
should
in
do it.
Wales, you might get a dragon.
Sorry?
Oh, Wales is all right.
Yeah. A few dragons knocking about. But
They've
they
got to
don't
be
like-
any place that's got a beach has got
women
to
don't
be
like to
okay.
be called that, do they?
In certain places of Wales, it's very scenic, Bill. Very,
Yeah.
very scenic.
You know you're there when all castles start popping up.
Don't believe what they say about what they do to sheep.
If sheep aren't talking, nobody's talking.
It's just a myth.
Call them the lift jumpers, the cliff
I
jumpers.
mean, I'm nothing against the Welsh, but it's
Well,
a
it's
bit
you
of
got
a
to question
it's a
it.
stereotype, isn't it?
You got to start wondering when a guy meets you and he looks at your wife and he says, "Hey, baby."
Bah.
Baby.
It's a good job he's got in
I used
kitchen
to work
there,
in the textile
Gary.
industry.
Being deep doo-doo. See what Gary's putting chat. I think he's only done it because he knows Chris has gone in kitchen.
Oh, actually, I've been to Wrexham. Some of it's not too salubrious. Certain parts of Wrexham are all that salubrious.
It's
How is it?
it's all over the news. It's only because Ryan Reynolds and his pals bought the club and they've been promoted. First time in any football league, because they like it, National League or whatever. And they're making this big hoo-ha about it. It's driving Chris round twist.
I thought it was Sheffield United support, not Wrexham.
But this is what the bugbear about it is, Partners. They're on cusp of being promoted to Premier League, but nothing's been said about them. And that's what his bugbear about. It's all about Wrexham. And it's
I didn't even know anyone until he just mentioned them. I don't even know where
No, I wouldn't be saying that if Hollywood actor bought Sheffield United.
But this is the thing. This is the only reason why they're making such a fuss about it. Ryan Reynolds and another American actor have bought a football club in Wrexham.
Wales.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
You say that the same way that I would speak about somebody who was doing donuts in my yard with their car.
But yeah, Gary says Jack the Ripper tour in London is good.
Well, we don't tend to go on tours. When we go to another country, we just basically spend the first 2 hours figuring out where everybody's going, and we go that way.
But
sometimes they're going towards the city, sometimes they're not, but we follow them.
Just go with the flow, Bill.
I was telling him yesterday, said I've got my special travel shirt. It says Canada. Just in case they're not fond of us.
I've got one that says Trudeau's a bell end.
But
I follow as well. When there's a crowd, I follow because it's the best way to know where old people are going.
Yeah.
And if they are going if everyone is going there, it has to be the must see.
Yeah, like especially when you're someplace like China, when you've got absolutely no idea what anybody's saying. You see everybody in line, so you say there must be something good. Get in line. Every now and again, you end up at a payphone, but that's okay.
It's either that, Bill, or they're queuing up for some dead flies on a skewer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not a line you want to be in.
Oh dear.
Hey, yeah, you spend 2 hours in line and find out it's for half price colonoscopies. It's like, ooh, wrong line.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's what did you say, Johnny?
That way.
As in a few days from now, you've got your king's coronation. I wanted to show you what I got for the Jubilee, the Queen's Jubilee.
Ooh.
And I still have the label because For me,
I've got nothing but respect for the Queen, but I
your
cannot
Queen,
stand Prince
was just
I'm not.
No,
I'm
don't-
not celebrating that. So
immense, or on the
So
top of
it's
this
up to
world.
week today.
yeah, he's
In
already
America,
endorsed.
the Queen was even special here.
Yeah,
He was just
imagine.
special.
She was special to everyone.
Yeah, I think everybody in the world.
Not him though. He's a dick.
Don't hold it in. How do you really feel? Don't hold it in. You'll give yourself an
He's
ulcer.
a WEF puppet, so I can't stand the guy.
But it's yeah. I mean, I for one, I'm being honest. I
Miss
for one,
Betsy.
I'll not be watching it.
Miss Betty,
Well, says he.
is she crypto, Miss Betty?
I can't.
Miss
I
Batty
won't give him more than 20.
Crypto,
Give
yeah.
him more than 20
Yeah.
years job.
We know who you are, crypto.
But it's something that it's it. At the end of the day, all it is him sitting there on his throne and putting a crown on his head. That's it.
That's a good gig if you can get it.
So you know what I mean. I'm one of these. Yeah, hurry up,
Yeah,
get
he's
it
already-
over and
he's already
done with.
giving out
You
royal
know.
endorsements. He hasn't even become king yet, and he's giving out royal endorsements.
But the thing is, like,
He was king moment his mother died.
yeah, it's like
Coronation's just a ceremony, isn't it?
today, we've got a bank holiday for May Day, and then the following weekend is like another bank holiday because he's getting crowned.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I mean. It's I mean, I went around for
Crown.
the first coronation when the Queen was coronated,
Oh.
but I definitely ain't watching that. I'm not sitting there watching a snooze fest for God knows how many hours.
I know. I want to tell you a story about Queen's coronation in 1953. King of Tonga was sitting next to Queen Mother,
I've heard it
and
before.
there's horses were passing by. It carried with the horses. One of the horses let out a big fart. Queen Mother says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And to which the King of Tonga replied, "Oh, I thought it was a horse."
I've heard that before. But you know what I mean? Scotty says not complain and get paid early 2 weeks in a row. But that in itself, it messes everything up if you get paid early,
Yeah,
because then you've got to last longer between, you're getting paid and you're going to spend that extra money. You're not going to hold it back.
Well, it doesn't affect me in the slightest. Still get paid the same time every month, regardless.
But yeah, it's
In extra bank holidays and days off.
it is what it is. And then at end of May, we've got like what we used to call Whitsuntide. That's another bank
Or
holiday.
Spring Bank, yeah.
Yeah.
End of May, beginning of June.
So you know what I mean. The month of May, because King getting coronated and everything.
Teachers have got no right to strike when they're having this much free time off. Jesus Christ! How many? So they won't
I
be
don't know
striking.
whether you knew this, Johnny, but they never go longer than 6 weeks at school before they have another holiday. They go 6 weeks,
I have no
have an holiday. There's only
I have
6
no-
weeks between each holiday that kids have.
Get some of my tits.
And this is what gets me as well. I don't know whether they've got it same in States or in France, but they have these what they call teacher training days.
Yeah.
Same as-
Well, they have-
When
they have
we were
some-
kids, there were no such thing as when we were kids, there were no such thing as teacher training days.
They didn't have teacher work days.
So
No. They don't do teachers now, They're not even teaching. They're booking the next holiday in between booking breaks. That's what they're doing.
see you later, Brissy. Thanks for popping in.
See you later.
Okay, Johnny.
They have, they have all these holidays and they're still not satisfied, and they
you
close
get
the school down for what they call teacher training. Now, to me, once you qualify as a teacher, you've qualified. So why do they need a teacher training day?
Especially when it's a primary school. What do they what the teaching?
It's needed an extra day off to recover from stress.
You know, it's just a case of, yeah, they do have to go into school, but they probably just sit there eating biscuits and supping tea.
Coffee.
Yeah, so they'll have 2 weeks off, go back on the Wednesday and have a short week.
So Johnny, I've got to ask, where are you at?
West Yorkshire, UK.
Well, I was wondering because behind you, you've got a picture of a French statue in an American harbor, and you're in the UK.
I'm trying to keep it real, Bill.
You're keeping it real for everybody. You're taking care of everybody.
It mixes it up a bit.
Bill, I'm 20 mile away from Johnny
Hang on.
in the same county.
Got Golden Gate Bridge, huh?
Oh, Johnny.
You know, one
Okay.
time I was crossing that bridge and realized they charge you $2 to cross the bridge.
A
And
cowboy
I
arm.
realized I got to the other side of the bridge. I didn't have any money with me.
They charge you $2.
Every time.
You get about a £5 to cross Umber Bridge.
Oh,
There's other ways across. Some ways that you can even stay dry. You just have to go all the way around.
And Johnny is about
Jesus, you're all right, though.
Johnny's about 40 minutes away from me, Bill.
Yeah, well, hey, maybe I need to visit when I'm over there on the
Johnny's
third.
about half an hour.
It all depends
hour
how
away.
fast you drive. You know, anywhere between 35
Well,
and 40 minutes.
depends on how many roadworks there are as well.
Yeah. Then what time you're setting off?
Yeah.
Well, it also depends on whether or not I've got a car that can go off road, so I can take shortcuts.
I tried off-roading out of an NHS car park, but I caught my exhaust up my house.
This'll go off roading.
And I drove into
You're
Stafford
about as close as I get to
Park,
go off roading.
and it had a big lump like that all the way around it, so I drove out like that, in between some trees.
Yeah, you drive a rental car all different than you drive your own car.
Hey, I've seen a film, not a film, but a bit of a reel, and there were all these. I think it was states. Not saying anything detrimental about the states, but there were queues and queues and queues in every lane. So this driver on the very near side lane got out of car, ripped corrugated thing off, and they were all driving through this hole where it pulled corrugated iron off a thing and going like that.
Sounds like avoiding the ULEZ charge.
Sounds
You
like
know what I
Tuesday
mean?
in
That's
Texas.
Central Reservation.
It will like, yeah.
what do you
That's
call
one,
them?
that's
What do you
one
call
way
them?
it's sort of going out at traffic. Because on this like far right hand side, they were like posts with like this corrugated stuff, but over there it were like all grassy, and there were a road sort of down a hill. So basically, they took the corrugated sheet off.
Oh, so not going off road.
And went through where they took it off, went down this like grass field and onto the road below. So yeah, you know what I mean? I thought, well, that's one way of going out at traffic anyway.
You've seen where I live. When I get stuck in that traffic trying to get to my own house, I'm tempted just to drive over that central bit.
Yeah, you get a dirt bike, then you can go any way you want.
Yeah. Gordo says he survived Mrs. G's cooking.
Mine is a 4x4, but she's only just because I don't like to scratch her or anything. not now I've replaced everything.
I thought you'd been coated underside. Do you use that Raptor paint
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
all done. Yeah, it's all done.
Yeah.
But,
Probably about inch thick.
it takes initiative to do something like that and think, sod this, I'm going down Grassbridge and onto the road below.
No, it just takes imagination.
That's
You've
what I
got to
had do,
see the
didn't I?
road that nobody else sees.
I went to an NHS staff car park and the barrier won't lift back up because I want staff. I couldn't get back out.
Well, there
So I
are
had this
rails.
grass verge up around it with trees lining it that went like that. I drove out in the raft between some trees.
But you
The
see,
fire
the thing,
security-
the thing is, once this guy who took barrier thing off, once he'd gone through, they were all doing it.
Yeah, he made a hole.
Yeah, he sort of, you know, oh, that's a good idea. You know, so there were cars and cars and cars doing exactly the same thing. Once
I don't
he,
think you sit them in the staff car park. It was St James's as well, so we're well and truly stuck in car park.
That's one of the only things I want in life is I want my last words to be, "Hey guys, watch this."
oh dear.
That's when you know you lived a good life.
But yeah, it's
Over 1,000 volts.
Yeah.
What? Anybody smell chicken?
Yeah. I'm sure my last words are going to be, "Oh crap."
Or something to that effect.
I
Or
remember
something to that
when you
effect. Yeah.
when you once said, Janet, that I don't know if it was Janet who said that you can see recipes on some graveyards. Recipes. You remember?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, on
Recipes on
on
gravestones.
headstones, yeah.
On gravestones. Like, I don't know, it was weird. Really
Yeah.
weird.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Hi, Steve.
Oh, I don't like well, you know I don't. I think I might mention it.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. You know, like way back, you know, in 1900s. You know, when they sort of
Steve.
buried the all
Hi,
the
Steve.
population, they'd all got like a favourite recipe, and you can see,
I bet
like,
it's on the gravestone.
yeah,
If
they
they
had
might be the last person that ate that, I don't think I'd want to try that recipe.
I bet it's dead nice.
His last word was shit a bus.
There's no repercussions if you're dead. You can make up any recipe you want.
True.
It involved jalapenos.
St. George was made saint for having the courage to stand up to a big scary dragon.
Oh, God,
I did not know my ex-wife had ever been over in Europe.
That's
Oh,
what I
yes,
said.
they actually.
Don't let me call that, did I?
You know, this is one look, a fudge recipe on somebody's gravestone.
Huh.
Somebody, in memory of my
Water.
lover, wife, dear
If
wife.
it's for a birthday cake, it would be a fun recipe to make.
Yeah, Annabelle Snickerdoodles.
I'll tell you what would be a good one for Dame Mary Berry when she pops her clogs. That sponge cake,
Sorry.
a
Victoria's.
Victoria sponge. That's one that should go on her gravestone.
Tracy's
But
got
yeah,
one of
you'd be surprised how many there is.
But
And
you
it-
really
it-
want the world to think the last thing that you thought of was sponge cake? Or
It
snickerdoodles?
sort of became a thing at one time, apparently.
If I've had a smoke bill, it could be, yeah, sponge cake.
If you're on your way out and you say, make sure they put a snickerdoodle recipe on my tombstone, you've got your priorities all wrong. You know? If you're about to die and that's what you're thinking about snickerdoodles, you got your priorities wrong.
Gordo says apparently St. George was made a saint for having the courage to stand up to a big scary dragon.
Yeah.
Fair play to the fella. I tried that once and had to spend the next 6 months in the shed.
Well, this shed I'm building, if I get kicked out there, I'll be in luxury.
Len Goodman popped his clogs.
Who?
Len Goodman.
And Dame Menda Everidge.
Oh yeah, Barry
Barry
Humphries.
Humphries.
Popped his
Alright.
clogs.
Dead.
I've never heard that.
Popped his clogs.
Oh, brown
No,
mean,
it's
bread.
another way of saying
You hear
dying.
that during conversation here
Oh,
in the UK,
Yeah, kick
Bill?
the
It's not a
bucket.
good sign.
I have to kick the
Oh, it's
bucket.
brown bread.
So that means you're DED dead, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, brown bread. That's rhyming slang.
Right.
Brown bread, dead.
Oh dear.
You pegged it. That's another way.
Oh, Gordo, that's funny. That's funny.
Gordo is always funny.
It says next time you're on a flight with your wife, start undressing. She will instantly have a headache and fall asleep. Follow me for more marriage guidance. I think Bill needs it more than anybody. Gordon.
No, I never fight. I'll never, ever, ever hit anybody who sees me asleep the next day.
So yeah, you know, Bill needs the marriage guidance more than anybody.
I'm going on 19 years now.
Ah,
Oh yeah. Me and Chris has been married 20 years this year.
congratulations.
No, it's I discovered after 3, I realized that I thought I'd made bad choices, and then after 3 divorces, I realized that they'd made bad choices. I was the bad choice.
I'm just reminded of that song. It's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, not always.
So you got married at a very young age for the first marriage. If you say that you've been there, with her for 19 years, meaning that
No, he's been with his current wife for 19 years.
19 years, yeah.
yes, but the first one. When did you get married with the first? How old were you?
I got married at 24,
Oh, not too-
34. I
That's
was 24
Wedding
the first time,
cake. That's why I've got
34 the
married so
second
many
time.
times.
You ready for this? 35 the third time.
Look for punishment.
Yeah.
Right, somebody answer the phone.
It's Bill. But yeah.
That says he must love wedding. He must love wedding cake.
Bill's getting married for the 4th time.
I'm going to say, you know what they say. First and second, third one's a charm.
Third time's a charm. No,
Yeah.
what is it? Once is happenstance. Twice is a coincidence. The third time it's enemy action.
But yeah, I'm only on my second one. But yeah,
Oric Goldfinger.
I'm not envisaging anymore. You know. That wasn't good and gone out. I'm not reading it out because it's got F word in it.
It's like fudging, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is an expert on them 2 words.
Yeah, Gordo says they say swearing is due to limited vocabulary. I know thousands of words, but I still prefer fudge off to go away. But yeah, so me and Chris have been married in June 20 years.
Wow, 20 years. And in June, Biscuit, 2 years that you've
Yeah,
had.
6th of June, we've had Biscuit 2 years.
So June, it will be a big celebration.
But yeah, and we got married on the longest day,
The
21st of June.
21st of June. Yeah,
I
that's
drank a bottle
right.
of champagne before I got out.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
easy.
have I done?
You know what? We had this Rolls Royce to take us to reception, and it says, "Oh, there's a bottle of complimentary fizzing back." I had about that much in a glass, and I'd still got it by the time we got to reception. Rest of the bottle were empty.
I said, slow down, driver. I need to finish this bottle.
I'll
first."
give 2 guesses who the culprit was that drinking it all.
Damn it.
Yeah,
They wouldn't
I've
know it.
still got my glass by the time we got to reception.
You won't be
I'm
surprised.
going to say, if it's 20th, it's porcelain.
But having said that, it was boiling hot that day.
Oh,
when we
boiling
got
hot.
married. Yeah, absolutely boiling.
Where did you get married?
Church.
Yes, but in Sheffield.
No, we hadn't moved to Sheffield by then.
Oh, all right. In church.
So we did have a church wedding.
Good.
We were lucky in that respect because certain what do you call them? Yeah, catchment parish. We were in the parish where the local church would marry previously married couples. Well, Chris hadn't been married, but I had. And we were just lucky that it were our parish, and he allowed people to get married that had already been married before, because some can be very strict about it.
Yeah, I know that church.
Sounds like
if
sounds
you
like
got
Catholic
married first-
Church. They're strict on that, are they? Catholic Church.
Yeah,
But I
Catholic-
mean, this was just your normal, C of E church. But we were just,
Well, they'll take anyone.
yeah, we were just lucky that we're in their parish and they were one of the church, because we had asked, other churches, and they said no way. So, but yeah, so we were lucky. Yeah.
So how will you celebrate in June? Therefore, for this 20th.
Don't know yet.
Well, 20th is porcelain.
Get it
Porcelain.
Yeah, that's a porcelain anniversary.
Yay.
Porcelain,
yeah.
20 years.
What is it?
Yeah.
Who is it? What is
Yeah,
it?
it's from King, yeah.
I'm on about you. What present you buying me?
No.
Look to-
I'll have an avatar.
First year's
It's not made of
got no
porcelain.
paper. Or was it other
You'll
way
get
around?
you a soap dish for your porcelain.
But yeah, that day it were absolutely boiling.
So it means that time flies, huh? Time flies, because I guess that
Yeah.
you see that it was like
Well, I've
yesterday.
been together 20 years, but married 19.
We've been together 23, I think, this year.
It'll be 20 this October.
So yeah, only been.
Well, we got
Yeah.
married in 2003. So
I mean, in all respect, we wanted to get
Congratulations,
married before Callum were born,
hey, don't threaten me.
but it didn't work out that way.
No, because it lasts. When you
What
see
about my ex?
old-
It were
old
being
divorces.
stubborn about it.
Oh yeah, living in fear can be a strong commitment.
on commitment.
But anyway, same as I say, he was the one. He was the
She's
reason
loving
why we didn't get
scary
married
at the moment.
after Callum were born.
She's a bit scary on the one, but apart from that.
Anyway, same as I say,
You jump for parole soon. I know, it'd be
You can tell he was a software engineer. He's wearing a debugging t-shirt.
Ah, I like the tea. Your tea is
Ta-da.
it's all right. We were just talking about, because we've been married 20 years, and partner says it's porcelain.
porcelain.
Yes, porcelain
Right.
20th anniversary.
Yeah, and although we're looking on bright side, he says you're all due for parole soon.
No, that's for murder.
If it's porcelain, I'm buying a new toilet seat.
That's what I was going to say. So next year I should get the wife a new sink.
Yeah, get her a soap dish holder, Bill.
But
Yeah, my wife's been telling me. I thought everything after the third one was diamond.
Because you have to buy diamonds.
well, you know what they say, Bill. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that
But
other one?
Cubans are
Diamonds
gone,
are forever.
Isn't it?
Oh, no,
But
that's-
cubic zirconias are a good second.
Hey, oh,
it's a
this is
novel,
no
that.
word of a lie. I think what were it? I happened to put it on that Dickinson's Real Deal. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy had got this diamond ring, right? and it was quite a big diamond. And what it is, they sit round this table, and the appraiser says, "Well, I think it's worth such and such." And basically, she said to him, right from get go, "Well, I'm sorry, but I haven't got enough money on the table to offer you for this ring." So if they don't make a deal, they send it to auction, right?
Went for 50p.
£45,000 he got for it. No, £48,000.
How much did they get? How much?
What was he offering?
Nearly £50,000 for it.
Oh,
But by the time the sort of auction house and everything had took their commission and whatever off,
That's nearly $60,000.
he ended up with about 42, nearly 43,000.
mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
it were a big diamond, about that big.
Mm.
It were a massive diamond. But I mean,
My wife
least
knows
it's
a
a-
diamond that big.
at least appraiser were honest and said, "Well, look, I ain't got that kind of money to offer you." So they knew it were going to go for a good price.
So
Sorry
the
about
auction
that.
stand went, "No, I can't afford that, love."
So
Fuck that, man.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just have to get your quartz one.
honestly, it were a big diamond.
Sorry, love, you're only getting a ring that big if I'm coming back after hours.
You see, I'd
Yeah.
sort of, I only momentarily switched it on. I didn't sort of hear the backstory about it. How come he got it in his possession, or whatever. I
Back
just
in a
know
minute,
that,
I
yeah.
put this big steel bumper on front of my car.
Honestly, it were biggest rock I've ever seen. So, but yeah, he got a nice wedge out of that one just for one diamond ring. But
The guy that called me said he had some stuff for sale. Wait. And this is interesting. He had that and 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 that.
How much?
Yeah, I'm gonna need the truck for that one.
I've got a trailer, Bill. I picked up about 3 ton of soil back of that the other day. I've got enough soil for years.
He
now.
said none of this stuff will start.
He'll sort
Wait.
that out.
Oh,
You gotta
stuff
be
like
careful.
that's easy to sort.
I went to a place. The guy wanted 150 for 8 or 9 weed eaters and a lawnmower today. I got nothing. There's
What-
just
what-
nothing
what-
there worth saving.
Depends how tight you are, though, Bill. If you're tight enough.
I suppose in the line of work that you do, Bill, it's just the look of the draw, if you know what I mean. When you go out to these, you know.
Well, it's there's 3 or 4 tools I always bring with me. I always bring starter fluid to see if it'll at least kick a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, if it's cold,
That'll make sure
so-
it's got compression. I
Yeah.
bring a boroscope and a little tablet so I can look down inside the engine with the tiny little camera. And
Yeah, if it coughs, you're all right, eh?
yeah, and it's like I look at, sometimes you get things that look really promising and they're really cheap and they're really terrible.
That's it.
Made in China.
Yeah.
What are you baking tomorrow, Janet and Tracy?
I don't know how much needs to hurry up that tray.
Coronation chicken. Chocolate malt Whopper
Oh.
drops.
Mm.
Basically, the Malteser cookies
I think you just look for speed.
with chocolate and Horlicks sort of mixed in.
Mhm.
I'll let you know what
Making
it
two
tastes
things
like.
tomorrow.
I'll let you all know what
Black
it tastes like.
cupcakes.
There you go. So yeah, because you see, it's in cups, but I always like to convert it into grams, it's easier. Even though I have got cups, I prefer to convert it into grams because I know the gram is it's a lot more precise, if you know what I
I see
mean.
you did a metricators for the most part.
But yeah, I mean, it all depends. Like that is probably an American recipe site where I got the recipe from. And as look at it, they're both from the same site. So when I did the, because I always put my recipes in description, you know, I didn't have to veer very far when I did all that lot because they're off at same site. So, but yeah, I said to Tracy, because these cookies only take like 13 minutes, I says, well, you know, we'll make 2 things this week. It's not very often that we do make 2 things, but yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Chris come home with a bag of goodies today. My Milky Ways, my buttermilk, my Maltesers. Oh, bar of chocolate.
Did they actually have them in that small Asda?
No, because I had to go to Sainsbury's for me buttermilk.
Oh, bloody hell, went to Sainsbury's. You must have money to burn.
So we actually went and did some shopping in Sainsbury's, but I did come back for a few bits from Asda.
I'm going to Sainsbury's, buy a carrier bag, and then going to Aldi with it.
I do have a couple of Sainsbury's bags as it happens, and I think I do go into Aldi with them. Okay.
I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like this. You can shop anywhere nowadays. You know, you don't. You know what I mean? You don't have to
It's all good.
explain yourself to anybody. You know. Oh well, you know, you've paid like I don't know how much for a bag for life. Hi James, how are you?
I've got enough bags for life for everybody else's life as well.
But yeah, you're not sort of going to go rifling through your bags just to see if you've got any bags from that certain supermarket, just so you know, appease them that you're obviously going into Asda with an Asda bag or Tesco's with a Tesco bag or.
We could go old school and go in with a Netto one. Remember, bright yellow with a little dog on it.
Oh, bloody hell, that's good. You're going back, Johnny.
You know where our Asda is? There used to be a Netto down there.
Wouldn't you want to carry a bag from a different store and say you shop there because they've got better deals to see if they give you a better deal?
But there were a lot. The thing is, Bill, there were a lot of Nettos. But is it Swedish or is it?
Yeah. Shout the price of beans
It was cheap and nasty.
Yeah. Well, there were a lot of shops, and we got one down near our Asda. But the minute they closed them all down, it had gone. It's now our own bargains now.
Well, Bill, I've got to get out of the store clothes. I'm a Yorkshireman. He had to shout, how much? Simple as that. Job done. I can't abide high prices. I'm not having it.
But yeah, you know what I mean. That's the good thing, and I like home bargains. It's got everything in it. You know what I mean? It's got like literally everything. You know, beauty products. It's got food products. It's got baking equipment. It's got baking ingredients.
All sorts of stuff.
Springs for Briggs' Stratton engine.
It's one of these. They're not badly priced either, but you can go into the one shop and virtually get whatever you want. Hi, Lee again.
Haley.
No, it's Lee, not Haley.
But anyway, same as I say, I like it in home bargains.
Sorry, Joelle, you can slap me for that.
No, I won't. Never. I won't snap you, Johnny.
Oh, well, you take it.
I like it, Joelle.
Or a slap,
Yeah, I might enjoy it.
slap on your bottom.
Oh,
See, now you're being
Thinking
more
now.
reasonable.
Yeah, slapping you. No,
Ooh la la.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Harry does like a slap on the bottom.
Okay,
So,
so all right.
As long as I know it's coming, so I'll ban me head for door.
Just don't catch him unawares when he's bending down.
No, what it is when you're tall, you're going to bang your head on something if you jump up.
right back.
Yeah. When you're nearly 7 foot tall, like Johnny is.
Hi, Jeanette. Hello, everyone.
Hiya, Lee. Yeah, when
Hello.
you're 7 foot tall, like Johnny, you're more likely to bang your head on things.
I don't miss banging my head in that bloody that caravan. That'll
Which way do I turn me head? I've got 3 monitors.
To the wall, Lee, to the wall.
You'll have to do an exorcist and do a 360.
Yeah. Now, the reason I've got 3 monitors is because when I streamed on Sunday, I was on my new bench and I couldn't see StreamYard's chat. So I put my 3rd monitor back on.
Turn your volume down a bit, Lee. Jesus Christ, we're not a
It
concert.
was it.
No, you don't duplicate every screen.
No, I'm not
You're like
duplicating it
extended
no more.
No, you need an extended desktop so you can have one thing on one screen and something else on.
No, I just moved them out the arrow because the way the monitors are, they're in line.
Hey, if I wanted,
like
I could have
that.
an extra monitor on mine. It's down there. But
Yeah.
no, this is simplicity.
It's like a
You've
it's like
got
mission control here.
you've got such an
It
equipment.
is now.
Guys.
It
Here's
is
mine.
now. I've got a different. I've lowered my workbench and
There you
everything.
go, Bill.
I've changed.
Bill's got similar setup to what Partner's got.
Yeah.
And can you tell me what that is?
A few more screens.
Oh.
Like your router.
That's been designed by Keena.
Ooh.
How nice.
It's like a
Yeah, Bill's
It's like
setup
the
is
Bill.
a good setup.
It's a clock. It says it's 4:43.
Oh.
what is it? Braille? Is it a Braille clock or somewhere?
No, it's binary. I'm a retired software engineer.
Oh yeah. Well, of course.
Yeah.
It's a debugging T-shirt.
Yeah. So now the t-shirt's pretty funny.
Wow.
Here, I'll put my
Wait,
lamp
let me get it
on.
straight.
Very
Being a
Attractive.
detective in a crime movie where you are also the murderer.
uh-huh.
So,
But yeah, usually if you're debugging
Mine's
something, you
like
probably
mission
wrote the
control
problem.
now. Partners. Mine's like mission control now.
Turn my lamp on now. Look at the door panel.
The computer goes in next week, partners, to get Windows
There
put
was
on it.
3
oh yeah.
glass panels out of the. That was out of a really old door. And the double glazed panels, but they had them reinforced years ago because it's Art Deco. The
Yeah,
double
that's pretty
glazed
cool windows.
panel that's triple glazed is that. We're about that thick. About that thick, the panel. And they said, oh, you can't reuse it as a door. I said, yeah, but I can turn it into a lamp. They didn't know what the fuck it was. It's remote control as well.
Johnny's like Jesus. He can turn water into wine.
I do have a tenant, yeah. My porch is
How
somebody's
interesting.
fence. Somebody's garden fence.
If you can turn water into wine.
He just got to get a door now for Tracy's little condominium.
Yeah, I still haven't found out yet. Not that it's got to look similar to windows, so I'm going to have to get a UPS.
We'll call it a little condominium because it's a condominium on wheels. Put it this way.
Condominium.
So what did you look
It's basically like a little we call them flats or maisonettes or things like that here.
Apartment.
Yeah, apartment.
You know, they call it tiny living.
It sounds better when you call it a condominium because it's your own little space. It's going to be your own little retreat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, here a condominium is just an apartment that you own.
Yeah, but I put it on wheels, Bill.
Then it's a mobile
Hey,
home.
Johnny, you'll end up hitching it up if you keep the hitch on it and moving it around.
Lee, it's built onto a trailer frame. That is entirely possible. Only for Jack Tail.
Well, that's brass. Knowing if because we were on about snoring, it probably itch her up and take her back 2
Obviously,
miles
if I
down
could
the road.
lift it up high enough, I could put the wheels back on. No reason why. There's nothing. It's all there. I put it on heavy duty casters, Lee.
But by the time it's finished and put roof on and everything, it might be a little bit too heavy to move.
I can't see it moving without a protest.
Gary's got.
But my car does have a tow hook, so I could pull it. Move it a bit.
But yeah. You know what Johnny's saying is, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
I'm a will.
That's Johnny.
Yeah, and no pain, no gain. Well, there's
Yeah.
a will for the
Don't say
way.
that, I dropped it on my foot, Joel.
I nearly cut his finger off.
Yeah, I've got a black man's toe at the moment.
That must have hurt, Johnny. I bet any money you've broke it or something. Cause
Metal bit and all.
Oh,
It
well,
was- you know the base that he built, it were really heavy duty, and that's what he dropped on his toe.
Oh,
yeah, this is well and truly like mission control now, Jeanette.
I did it for
He
FC
put
Crown
with a
the
big
Garden.
camera now, Lee, because it were bits. Oh, does that lightning turning off?
That light needs turning off.
It's sort. I don't know. It's casting a shadow. It makes it look.
It's the light over the workbench because this isn't a. Yeah, I've moved the workbench completely.
So this is the thing, Gaffer. He fell out of favour with me. How are you? You know, you.
I-
It says ignore me. He says I'm only here to ogle Joel.
yeah, Joel, you've got a fan club.
Huh? Really?
You got it. Yep.
Oh.
He's a bored old fart, but he's here for you.
Oh, Gaffer will sweet tore
Oh.
the hind legs off a donkey.
That's it. Now, Gaffer, you ain't licking my
Let's go,
bowl.
He's willing to throw a few shrimp on the barbie for you, Joel.
Yeah, is it? That's it. He's out of the picture.
I don't know where that expression originated from. It was Paul Hogan. Paul Hogan.
yeah.
Gaffer
It was
is
an advert
called
promoting.
old fart.
He's got a skirt on and a
Yeah,
collar.
low part.
He's wearing a dress and opening a can of Bud Light at the moment.
I was the favourite
Oh.
before Joel appeared on the scene.
There's the monitor.
But you're still
There's
There's
the
the monitor
favorite.
over the other side
You're
of the
the
room.
one, Janet. You're the one, Janet.
I'm
You're
only
the
joking.
top
I'm
one.
only joking, Joel.
Is Janet.
Hey, but you stop me licking the ball.
Hey, it's a chocolate lover's dream tomorrow. So yeah,
Oh.
you've missed that there, Gaffer.
Chocolate lovers.
Well and truly,
So I can't miss it.
no. Lots of
You'll-
chocolate.
you'll have Jesus
I've lost the
tomorrow.
camera. How have I lost the
Oh,
camera?
what's going on, Lee?
Typical
Lee,
Lee.
Lee, we had this problem before. You can't fucking sit still. Stop twisting about with your camera.
Yeah, I've lost the camera.
Oh, have you?
No, you've lost the side of the room. Move
So yeah, it's
Yeah,
chocolate,
I'm on-
chocolate and more
On the
chocolate.
workbench
tomorrow.
camera.
The camera must be. But the,
It
but
is
now
Gaffer.
it's off.
There we go. I'm
Oh,
back.
There you go
The
again.
camera wanted.
Right, sit on your hands, Lee.
Gary says dripping in chocolate. You know it. We've got Maltesers, we've got Milky Way, we've got.
Charlie, get the bloody Milky Way ball.
What did Giant Shots is out over here?
He went all out shunt for them Milky Way bars. Where Home Bargains ended up getting them from.
Yeah.
Got none in Aston, not any in Sainsbury's, but he managed to get them from. He says, "Put your glasses on. You look sexy with your glasses on."
She can't read it. She doesn't have her glasses on.
My glasses? Me?
You?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I look maybe more intellectual with my glasses.
All it is, Joelle. You know, it's sort of. You look a lot like me when you've got your glasses on. I think that's what it is.
I can honestly say I can't see shit without mine on. I can see close up, really close up, but far away.
Makes you look like a teacher or like a mistress or like a...
Wait. A teacher or a mistress?
No,
You went a lot of
secretary.
directions there.
Uh,
A
you
teacher
can
or
take
mistress, you
any
know, they're all the same.
direction you want.
Could be quite a good direction, Bill.
Yeah. No, I'm on
You
number
know,
4. I've learned I
don't
go
do
one
it.
direction.
Don't do it, Joelle. He ain't got no pantaloons on.
You're doing
Pete,
so
I'll
well,
tell you
so you've
something,
got
I'll be
one.
honest with you. I'm as blind as a bat without my glasses. Can't see a thing without my glasses.
I can't see shit, honest to God.
So,
I thought it was Saturday lunch and I realised I didn't have my glasses on.
The thing is that if I don't have any glasses to read, I can't even read with no glasses. I need the glasses on as
Keep
well.
them on.
But I can see from far. I can drive with no glasses.
you just need them for reading, basically.
Yes.
Oh, I can't. It'd be like dodging.
Okay, well, how many dents do you have in your car?
Oh dear, I'm glad I
For
don't
reading
drive.
or to see details that you don't see. I mean, if you
Pedestrians.
look at someone, you need glasses on just to make sure that you have to see the details. I mean, the
You didn't play the streets
otherwise
like
it can be blurry. You don't see. Maybe
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
maybe it's
You
better.
just
not-
have-
the finer details.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know what, but
But
So if you're out and about and
Oh,
you meet a guy, you say,
Jeanette,
"Hang on a second, let me put
When
my
I
glasses
think on,
on."
I'm
Oh,
getting
no, you
new
got to
stickers
go.
done. So as soon as I do, I'll be sending you the new ones.
okie dokie then.
Because it is the logo you created me. So
Okie dokie. This is the thing, Tim, because he said he had 351 subs last night, and now it's gone down to 348. That's YouTube for you, Tim.
it's like
Yeah,
we've
because,
got.
you know,
We've
Dan.
do you know, we've just lost one of the train community.
Who's that?
Crossways. We just lost. He actually was in hospital. He was in a live stream on Tuesday.
Oh.
He was. His heart. His heart just gave up. He had heart problems anyway. But it's not nice. He's
No.
touched a lot of people. I was up on his panel
Okay.
3 weeks ago.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Hi, Jennifer.
Yeah, you know, bro says he only needs 4 to get to 1,600. So if you're not subscribed to your nose, bro, click that button.
You can do it. You know. I'm going in the right direction for me 9.
well, you have more than 9 subscribers.
900 on this.
900's hardly a mile. Well, it's not quite the milestone. Thousands of milestone.
Yeah, I remember when I got like 950. I was checking it like every 5 minutes. How many do I have now? How many do I have now? How many do I have now?
But this is the thing: the more you keep
It's
your
still got
eye on it,
950 to this day.
you know, the less likely you are to achieve it.
I go in a
It
lot
goes
of.
as fast as it
I go
goes.
in different. I go in a lot of kit build streams nowadays. That's why I've got all the different cameras.
I can't find your nose bros link anyway, so can somebody put link in for me? But Yeah,
Oh, I
you
was
know what I
about to
mean.
do it and I know I
I'm subscribed to him.
It's like this.
I know it's a hard one to find.
You know, I
Can't
don't bother
miss.
about. I don't bother
Go to the
about
three
the
dots and
numbers.
you'll be able to check his channel. Go that way.
Oh yeah. I've just seen if he was on me.
Go that way and get view his channel.
Good thinking, Batman. Good thinking, Batman. You do have your uses. But yes, whatever they might be.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
Wait, I've got a question. Now I do this all the time. When you look at your little number of subscribers, do you think of other numbers to associate it to?
Yeah.
Like if it hits 777, you think of a slot machine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll be honest with you, Bill.
go for it in at the same time. The only number that Chris worries about is 666.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to 665 in like August, and it sat there for 2 days at 665.
Oh, yeah.
And then somebody subscribed, and they put in the comments, they said don't be mad at me, but I'm number 666. And I said, hey, I'm glad it's not 665 anymore.
But yeah, that is one superstition that Chris has got. He don't like the number 666.
Yeah.
It's the devil.
You're welcome, you know, Rowie. If you only want him 4, I'm sure we can get you that 4 in. You know,
I haven't got my tablet, otherwise I would have subscribed to you on another channel. Tablet's up there.
It said yesterday it went by my birthday.
Gordo says he's on 64, he's smashing it. Oh dear.
Hey, he might have one video, and he might have 64 subscribers for that one video.
I've already got
It don't really tell you on here. It just says 1.59k.
Yeah, you got to look at your studio to see what the actual number is.
But you
Yeah.
see, this is the thing. I mean, I'm on 1.58k. So I'm sort of not a bit far behind.
Mine were nearly at 1,000 once, but then I got a bit opinionated for a few
What
years.
am I? I'll tell you what I'm on. 4,178.
Well done, your nose, bro.
So I'm reaching for 4,200.
Yeah, my goal is 5,000 by Christmas.
But, you know, I looked at it this way. It is what it is. Numbers don't mean anything.
No.
It's the
When you're in the
views that
bank, they
count.
It's a
No,
views.
I mean, it's not even views. It's not even views.
Ooh.
It's the interaction that you have with people. You know what I mean? We've got a lot of, you know, great people that come in here, you know, and it's, you know what I mean? It's not, well, I'm better than you or you better than him or blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's the fact
Yeah.
that people are coming in, interacting with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's about when I'm here.
Except
Yeah, it's
for
like
the
when
old
I
fart
come
guy, he's just
over,
here for
I'm
Joel.
you.
He's not
It's
here
look,
for
I
us.
was if I
Yeah, when
occasionally
Pat
come
Benson day
over.
off, that's fine.
But it's like this. Yeah, you've got the odd.
Oh.
I don't like to mention the word, the TROLLS. You know, they like to spoil it for us people that are enjoying the social interaction, if you know what I mean.
As we
Yeah.
call them in Yorkshire, no beds.
Or bellends.
Yeah, bellends, yeah. No, I call my friends bellends, so that doesn't really apply.
I'm laughing at that, what Gordo's put. But this is the thing, you know what I mean? It's like Tim saying, I want to be monetized by the end of the year. I'll be honest with you, It's not all it's cracked up to be.
No, I don't want to get there. I don't want to get there eventually.
No, it's not much, but
I missed out on the because it's £60 here in UK. The threshold that you have to.
yes, the threshold before the payout.
I'd got £58.80, so I missed out by 20p last month.
Yeah, Kathy, she's right. It's all about community and
Yeah.
not competition.
Yeah,
It's
you know what I mean?
basis.
And I'm like this. Anybody that's starting out, I will encourage and promote. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I do a lot. I do a lot of that with my channel, with
And
on
when
my
people
lives. I
sort of-
give them shout outs.
You know, when people do good and this, that, and other, I first want to sit there applauding because I want people to do good.
See, here's Jeanette's always showing me playing with me wood.
Should send me them rude pictures then, Johnny.
Well, I'll actually show you a
But anyway, yeah, I only wish the best for everybody.
That's the way to
You know what I
go.
mean?
You'll do better in life.
You know what I mean? I mean, Johnny will tell you I've not got a bad bone in my body. You know what I mean? Yeah.
See my Prince cakes when she's visiting you.
Yeah, Bro knows that. I
The
mean,
first memory to Jeanette was, ooh, look a bum.
partner sampled my ways and
yes, and Tracy's.
Tracy's.
Get my battery out, realised that she just kicked the switch off and got a piece of cake.
It's other one.
Hello, everybody.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's I like to think people come to my channel for, how can I don't put no airs and graces on. I don't put all this makeup on and lipstick and everything. I'm just
Neither do
me.
I.
I'm just me. And what you see is what you get. You know what I mean? Johnny will tell you that, partners will tell you that.
Yeah.
Brown, they'll tell you that. I'm just like this in real life, Bill.
Definitely.
What
I
you
don't
see
think
is what
Johnny
you
puts
get.
on makeup and lipstick for these lives.
I'm already
I don't
50
think.
shades of
I
grey,
don't
Bill.
think.
I'm already 50
Well,
shades.
we don't know. We don't want to know about your weekend antics, Bill.
Are you sure?
Hey, please kick bucket.
I've got a piece of glass. Could have dropped me workbench lower. It used to have a piece of glass under it,
Maybe
and I've done
Bill,
away with it, and I've just sent it flying. It's a
This
piece
is
of.
the thing, Kathy. Yeah, I am. Accept me for who I am, not what you want me to be. I'm not going to conform to anybody's. Well, you should be.
maybe Bill has a wig somewhere.
They don't need one.
Well, true, he doesn't need one.
Same old telly.
You always say you always have to be yourself. That way you don't have to remember what you said yesterday.
Well, this is it. But didn't you say it's all coming off, Bill?
You lie to yourself if you're not just yourself.
True to
Lie
yourself,
to
yeah.
yourself if you're not first the way you are.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to
Be
be.
true.
So when's this cut happening then, Bill?
It's gone.
Oh,
You had it cut already. You didn't have much cut off then.
oh, look!
Really?
Yes,
It's gone. Yeah, it's
it was much
that's
longer.
it now.
Oh,
Before, when I'd sit like this, I'd go, "Ugh," and my head would be stuck because I had to lean back my back.
I prefer it this way.
Look, I've got ears.
You're looking much better this way.
Thank you, Joel.
No, true. It's long, but not too long. See?
It's a little long. It's yeah.
No,
I
it's perfect.
I started, like if I was walking down the street, guys behind me would whistle. And I say, yeah, it's time to get a haircut.
And then when she turn around, they're thinking, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, no. Most of them were thinking, oh shit. The other ones worried me. I worried some of them worried me.
Wonder. I'll shut up.
But it's
Yeah, Johnny, it's the guys when you turn around and they say
Yeah.
hi. You go, I'm sorry, the number you have reached has been disconnected.
I won't say what I've got.
it might alter now, Bill. Now you've had a bit cut off.
Yeah. If you look at some of my videos, it's like I always made it a point where like I tried to hide it. I like stuff it inside my shirt and everything because my wife liked it that way, but I didn't. So I made her cut it. Well, I dyed the end of my hair red.
You know, his bro says, well, you are known as Birdman, Bill. Hi, Tommy, how are you?
Yeah.
Hi, Tommy.
Yo, Tommy.
But this is the thing, I mean, my hair, I had it, mine were right down my back. Mine were really long. And I got as though I couldn't do anything with it. So I thought, sod it one day, I'm going to have it cut off. So I did. Right, you know. So I have got videos where I've got long hair, you know what I mean? And but yeah, in fact, I'll show you a picture, Bill. What I've got, I think I might have one on my phone.
If you look at my original videos from a year and a half ago, my hair was like this then, and that entire year and a half, I didn't get one haircut.
Yeah, Bill. This was before I had my hair cut.
Yeah, you had some hair.
Wow.
That's how long.
Yeah, I
it was.
remember when that it was long.
Yeah, it was really long.
But you look
Yeah.
younger with your haircut. To me, in my opinion, you look younger.
That was the day I had it cut. Look, I had it all cut off.
It was really short, I remember.
Yeah, it's grown a
it's short.
bit since.
Yeah, everyone. I was. Even Jackie was.
Ooh. I think I've seen that. So, all right, Gordo sent me tagged me in a post, and it's a dancer. Pierre.
Naked dancer.
No, because he knows I like Dirty Dancing, and he knows I like.
The film
Yeah. Well, he does both parts. He does woman part and all.
Patrick Swayze. And,
Jennifer
You
Grey.
So yeah, it does both parts. It does
Patrick
woman
Swayze
part
dead?
as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't be fun on a date.
Maybe he puts baby in the
When I'm
corner.
talking about he plays the woman part, I'm on about in Dirty Dancing.
Very good woman, doesn't it?
Oh, the Patrick Swayze movie when he's in drag.
It don't
What
make a
is
very
it?
nice woman.
Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
I'll tell you and it's just started coming out here in UK, and it's an advert for Virgin Broadband, and it's about a cow riding a motorbike. She's like,
Oh yeah.
That's not like that. Well, that's a bull.
that is.
no,
You know Ryan Reynolds owns
Hey?
a company called Mint Mobile, which is cell phones over here.
Yeah, my phone's going.
Oh, his commercials are so fun.
But yeah, I think I love that advert, but you know, not so much the cow on the motorbike, but the music. He sang that song, "You're Like the Wind."
Oh,
Yeah.
you're like the
You know
wind.
it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Died of cancer.
He's like the wind is the song.
I hope that blow up don't wear second hand.
He's dead, Jim.
I'm trying to. I can't make out his name.
Paul McCartney.
No, I mean, Gordo tagged me in it.
Red Jim.
Yeah.
Francisco Geller. This wins the internet for at least a year. Please follow this talented artist and content creator. Looks like he might be on. Oh, he's on Instagram and TikTok.
Easy.
Pierre.
Pierre? French name?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you
No,
pronounce
it's Peter in French.
I'm going to go off anyway, Jeanette. I need to go and get something sorted.
it. Okie dokie then,
That's why my
Lee.
phone was ringing. Thank you for letting me up. and
Yeah,
I'll
see you later, Lee.
I'll see you
see
later, Lee.
yous whenever.
Yeah, okie dokie then. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I am live sometime. I'm live tomorrow.
This is the guy is doing recreating the Dirty Dancing bit at end.
Oh,
I mean, I'll probably get
he's
copyrighted
dancing.
for that, for showing that, but hey ho.
Bloody
No,
red.
you didn't do 6 seconds. You're good.
Bloody cold out there.
6 seconds. If you don't do 6 seconds, you're good.
All right. Gordo says he's doing Ghost 2, apparently.
Is he going to be throwing the pot again
Yeah.
to Unchained Melody?
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's
Hi, Jennifer.
it's got so much more to give, if you know what I mean. Patrick Swayze, and it were such a pity that, I mean, he were only, what were he, 57 when he died?
Yep.
He died of cancer.
Oh,
So, but yeah, Patrick Swayze, you know, Dirty Dancing. I have watched that film. I can't recall how many times.
Oh, there's another Patrick who's very much alive. Patrick Stewart.
which Patrick?
No,
Oh,
it's not saying,
I'll tell you something.
not saying.
Patrick Stewart, Patrick Swayze. It's all.
Yeah. But the thing is,
I am Captain Jean
You know-
Picard.
you know, okie dokie then, Lee. See you later.
night.
It come to me attention that when he did Ghost, he told the producers and whatever that he'd only do it on one premise, that Whoopi Goldberg was in the film.
Oh, really?
Because I think at first they weren't going to cast Whoopi Goldberg as the Ghost thing.
The medium.
Yeah, what a medium, sorry. So, but yeah, he said he'd only do it on the premise that she was to star in the film with him. They were very
Of course,
friends.
she appeared alongside Patrick Stewart in Star Trek The Next Generation as Guinan.
So yeah, apparently, from what I can gather, they were very, very close friends. Well, not sort of in that way, if you know what I mean.
Well, I don't know about that. That's between them now, isn't it?
But anyway, but I don't, you know, that it were one of my idols is with Patrick Swayze. So, and that were ever since I watched Dirty Dancing for the first time. So, oh, I'll tell you what I've been watching as well.
I've left my phone charger at workshop and I don't want to set the new alarm off. So
I tell you what, I've been watching something on ITV. Well, we've got like we can watch it in advance, and it's called what's it called again? I forget now. Malpractice on ITV. Quite a gritty drama.
I don't watch TV.
So you know, if anybody in crypto sessions.
What's he got, Gordo?
Oh God.
Oh Jesus Christ!
That lad changes his cars more than he changes his socks.
Yeah, he has more. He probably had more cars than wheelie dealers.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't keep up with him, you know. Like last time, you never guess. My lad's got another new car. BMW 5 Series.
Talked to Zed.
Mm.
He looked at me.
Is it similar to that one I worked on the other week? It was actually the last video on my channel.
But
I bet this is it with this one.
Gannett number 3's at it. It says big diesel model. Say, baby. That
But
biscuit.
it's a diesel, probably be a 530.
I
I think that's the biggest diesel engine they do.
Callum says what? He says what biscuit eating? I don't know.
530D.
Roger that, yeah.
Oh, it's a 55 plate.
Yeah,
whatever
it's
that means.
probably an E60. E60 Saloon, E61's the Touring.
No idea.
Too many doors.
Never had a beer.
Whatever that is. I have no idea. Oh dear.
Let's have a look. Yeah, 5th generation E60.
Tell him, telling him about Palaver he had on Saturday night
What?
to Watford Station.
Oh, yeah. Bloody ridiculous. Bloody trams.
Well, Chris wasn't too disappointed that.
Oh no, we were under no illusion, Joel.
I thought we played well, to be fair.
He did think they'd win against Man City.
Oh dear, that didn't go.
So,
But the score line, Chris said they thought they'd lose to more than that, if you know what I mean.
to get smashed.
So he's got the Touring. What's that?
That's E61. I know somebody who had an E61. 520D.
Bill's on phone, dog and bone again. Joel's looking at me as if to
Oh, Karen is calling.
say, "What's dog and bone?"
Who is Karen? His wife.
She's an entitled woman.
When I see a BMW, I think it was that tosser
That's
doing
Mrs.
that.
Bill.
Oh yeah. That's typical E60, E61. And she usually loads of little
No,
niggles.
that was my wife.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that I not be long before I'm shutting it down because I'm still catching up on my sleep.
Yeah, she just said, "Get off the computer and call me back."
And what the woman wants, the woman gets.
Every time.
And
Yep.
you have to go straight to what she says, huh?
There's not going to be 5.
This one's a keeper.
Absolutely.
Famous last words.
I know you showed them when
Them-
I fell asleep.
Yeah, I know. Well, blame your dad, not me. Your dad was one that sent me pictures, Callum.
No, we both got each other. Because I did a picture of him.
It's all right. That's my son, Bill. And Chris was sending me photos because he fell asleep on coach. Coming on way back.
I got him.
So Chris sent me some photographs of him. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm absolutely cream crackered. Thanks for coming up, everyone. I've enjoyed it immensely tonight. So I'll see you on the baking tomorrow. Don't forget.
What time?
Is it done yet?
Yeah,
You won't forget.
my chocolate tomorrow.
Right.
So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Bye bye. Night.
Bye.
Night.
Can't see straight.
Huh?
I'm trying to put some kisses on end and it I were doing Zeds.